He like, Coco, come here. Come here right now. So Coco was like, what, man? I'm hungry. I'm just trying to get something to eat. So Freaky Freddy walked over there and grabbed Coco by the back of the neck and marched him back in his cell like he was a child. So Coco like, come on, let's go. I don't want you to get in trouble, Freddy. Let's go. Come on, Freddy, let's go. You motherfuckers better come up with my wife right now. You motherfuckers better come up with my wife right now, or somebody gonna die up in here. Somebody gonna lose their life up in this motherfucking pod. I swear to God, somebody gonna die up in here. So Coco goes to the microwave and he put his stuff in the microwave. And Freaky Freddy come right out of the room. I guess he was asleep or whatever. And he like, hey man, what the fuck is you doing? What is you doing? Now, when Freaky Freddy yelled that out, you know, we all looking like, man, what the heck going on? Because I never really heard Freaky Freddy like yell, like, you know, elevate his voice like that. Usually he talking calm and collective. And sometimes when he getting into it with somebody, his voice will go a certain level, but no, it was just really loud and it startled everybody. So we all looking like, man, what's going on? So he like, Coco, come here. Come here right now. So Coco was like, what, man? I'm hungry. I'm just trying to get something to eat. He was like, man, get your motherfucking ass in the cell, man. I ain't tell you can leave out the cell. Get your motherfucking ass in the cell. Right? So Coco was like, man, you gonna stop talking to me like that. You gonna stop talking to me like that. So Freaky Freddy walked over there and grabbed Coco by the back of the neck and marched him back in his cell like he was a child. So we all looking like, man, what the heck going on, right? So they in the cell arguing. Coco like, I'm tired of you, Freddy. I'm tired of you. I ain't gonna keep living like this. So Freddy was like, no, I was in here asleep, man. Anybody could have came in here and did something to me. Anybody could have came here and stole something from me, man. You supposed to be watching my back. We supposed to be together. And you gonna do me like this? Coco was like, man, stop tripping. Stop tripping and stop yelling at me. Stop yelling at me, Freddy. Stop yelling at me. So my homeboy come over there. Now, at this time, we can eat popcorn, right? My homeboy Al coming over, he eating the popcorn, and he sit right next to me, right? He just eating the popcorn. And it's like a real life, Days of Our Lives, Passion, General Hospital type of show that's going on right now, right? So he like, I'm so tired of you. I think I'm gonna go get another man. I'm gonna get another man. Freaky Freddy was like, what? And then it got real quiet, y'all. Now, I don't know exactly what was happening in there, but I can only imagine that Freaky Freddy was in there choking Coco, right? Because Coco come running out of there. Now, Coco was like really dark, but you know when people was like choking or something and their eyes turn bloodshot red, that's how Coco came out. He came out grabbing his throat, right? He came out like running out, and Freaky Freddy came out like, get your motherfucker back here. I ain't done with you. Come here. Grabbed him again. Now, there was this guard named Rodriguez that was right there in the bubble, and he's seeing all this. But he didn't care. I guess he felt like this is a level squirrel. They're going to be fighting today. They're going to be fucking tomorrow, right? So the officer that's in the bubble, he come out. He like, hey, man, y'all calm that down. Chill out, man. Chill out. So Freaky Freddy put his hands up like this because he know he didn't want Coco to go into lockup. If Coco go into lockup, hey, Freaky Freddy, and I'm going to tell y'all why. Because Coco was like Freaky Freddy's wife. And he treated him as such. I know it's weird, but it's prison, y'all. It's prison. And there's a lot of weird stuff that goes on in prison, right? So Freaky Freddy didn't want no smoke. He put his hands up like, no, you got it. Yeah, I'm good, right? So Coco sit down at this table, right? And the guard over there, he like, you all right? You want to write this up? He like, no, man. He just need to keep his hands off me. He need to keep his hands off me. I swear to God, if he put his hands on me again, I'm going to kill him. I swear to God, I'm going to kill him. Right? So the guard like, hey, man, listen. I'm gonna end up moving you out of here, man. He like, no, don't move me. We good. We good. Don't move me, right? So Freaky Freddy, he come out, right, and he go to the microwave. Now when he opened it up, he was like, Coco, I thought you said you had some food up in here. He was like, yeah, I had a bowl of ramen noodles in there. So he was like, well, it ain't in here no more. Well, where's that? So Coco get up and he like, I don't know. So Freddy was like, hey, who touched my stuff? Who touched my stuff? So everybody looking around like, what? Now, there was this dude from Flint, Michigan named Snoop, right? Snoop was one of these dudes that was just a straight bum. Snoop was one of these dudes that lived off the land. Snoop was one of these dudes that had no money coming in, no type of support. This dude ain't had no visits in years. He just one of them dudes that, you know them dudes that on the street that you can't bring to your house. You can't leave him in your car. He the type that'll go into, where you keep all your change at and just take it all, right? He a thief, basically, right? So Snoop ain't nowhere to be found. Keep in mind, everybody, when this altercation was taking place between Freaky Freddy and Coco, everybody came out they cell. The people that was already out in the day room watching, everybody was out watching this. I told y'all, this was like some soap opera type of stuff, right? So he like, hey, who took my B stuff? Who took my, he said the B-I-T-C-H word. Who took my B stuff? So everybody looking around, he like, all right, bet it up. So he said, Coco, go back in go back in the cell, man. Right? So they go in the cell. Freddy comes out, y'all, with a lock and a sock. Now, I never known Freaky Freddy to be violent, right? For those that don't know who Freaky Freddy is, let me give y'all his whole background, his whole rundown, okay? But before we do that, y'all, check this out. I got a brand new TV show that I'm working on that I'm going to launch in the fall, okay? But I need y'all support. I need the people that can. I created a Amazon wish list, and there's a lot of things that's in there that I need purchased from my beautiful, supportive audience, okay? So make sure y'all click on the link at the top of the comment section and select one of these items for your big partner, Donta, all right? We got to do this together. Come on, y'all. Let's go. Click that Amazon wish link and get something out of there. Let's get back to it. So now, he like, Freaky Freddy like, Coco, are you sure that you have some noodles in that microwave? Because when I go out, when I'm out here and I'm about to crash out, Now he's saying this outside of his cell, right? And he's standing there with a lock and a sock. He like, Coco, you sure you had a bowl of noodles in that microwave? Because I'm about to crash out, right? So people looking, and I'm on high alert because I'm like, hold on, this dude is really standing out here like that? Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I forgot. I got to tell y'all Freaky Freddy background. So his name is Frederick, all right? He from Detroit, Michigan. Now, I can't really recall what he got locked up for, but this is how he programmed. He ran the store, okay? And typically what he would do is, if let's say you go to him and you want to get a cup of noodles, well, on store day you got to get him 2 noodles back, or you ask him for 2 honey buns, you got to give him back 4. Now what he'll do, he'll give it to you, but he'll let you know off top, like, hey, if you get in debt with me and you can't pay your debt, no matter how small it is or how big it is, you're gonna have to pay me back, either with your mouth or your, right? And so cats already know. They already know. Now, from my understanding, I have seen dudes not pay him, and they run up a crazy debt on him, and he like, yo, I'm just not gonna mess with you no more, right? Because I never seen him really aggressive to like right now, right, with Coco or whatever. So, It shocked me earlier in the story when he came out barking on Coco, because I never seen him bark down on somebody. There was one time that he did trying to get loud with me when I end up taking on somebody else's debt and told him like, hey, yo, leave dude alone. Leave dude alone. He under my protection, right? So there was one time that he kind of barked on me, but I go find that video. But anyway, so that's our Freaky Freddy program, right? He ran the store. If you didn't pay him what you owe him, he wants something in a nefarious nature, right? But anyway, that's Freaky Freddy. Normally he wouldn't be in a relationship with somebody, but for some reason he been in a relationship with Coco for about a month now. He done moved them in the cell, and they husband and wife. I guess he felt like he wanted to settle down or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, I know, y'all. I know. So he's standing there, and he like, I'm gonna say this one more time, Coco. Did you or did you not have them noodles in the microwave? And Coco was like, I already told you. He said, say less, say less. So he go out there, right, in the middle of the day room. He like, you motherfuckers better come up with my wife right now. You motherfuckers better come up with my wife right now, or somebody gonna die up in here. Somebody gonna lose their life up in this motherfucking pot. I swear to God, somebody gonna die up in here, right? So I'm looking, right? I done put my hand in Al bag of popcorn, and I'm eating too, because this is funny to me. I mean, if y'all really think about it, really think about it. You got this older man, right? This older homosexual man basically calling a younger homosexual man his wife, his prison wife. This is his boo thing. This is his to death do us part. This is I'll hold you down, right? Hey, hold up. Hey, look, check this out. We finna get back to the story, but I want to address somebody in the crowd right quick. Somebody wrote me on one of my videos the other night, and they said, man, why every time I turn on YouTube, you always talk about some gay stuff, right? Well, obviously you don't watch me every day because I upload like 3 times a day. The thing about it is I just don't upload about homosexual stories that goes on in prison. I tell a whole bunch of street stories, a whole bunch of hood stories, but for some reason YouTube ain't pushing those. So if you think I'm just uploading these type of videos, which you clicked on, right? So you should not have no problem. If you actually go to my home page and you go to the videos, you will actually see, oh, this dude do all type of videos. He do hood stories, he do cheating stories, he do all type of stories. But YouTube, for some reason, is putting these out, okay? But again, if you don't like the stories, if you don't like the titles, if you don't like the thumbnail, you know what you're clicking on. So obviously you're curious. So before you try to say, oh, Donta gay, he always making these type of videos. Well, guess what? If I'm gay, then that make you 2 times gay for clicking on the video. All right? But anyway, let's get back to the story time. So he's standing there and he's holding the lock in the sock like this. Like holding it like this, hitting his hand. Like, somebody better come off with that, man. Somebody better come off with that, right? So he's sniffing in the air. He was like, somebody got my, hey, Coco, what type of seasons you had? He was like, oh, I had shrimp. Now, shrimp is a very distinctive smell in prison. The package, right? Cut that down. So next thing you know, he's sniffing like a hound dog, and he smell it, and it's coming from Snoop's room, right? So he like, hold up. So he walk over there, and he like, hey, where you get them noodles from? Snoop was like, man, get out my cell, bro. Get out my cell. Snoop was like, no, where did you get them? Where did you get that? He was like, man, hold on. That's my B-Bowl. That's my B-Bowl. Man, you got my B-Bowl? You took Coco's stuff? He like, man, watch out, man. Watch out. So he run up in the cell. All you hear is, give me that motherfucking bowl right now. Give me that bowl right now. So Snoop like, man, get the fuck out of my cell. So now Snoop, he ain't nothing but about 120, maybe 125. He a little frail dude, right? But he a thief. And Freaky Freddy probably about a good 190, maybe 195, probably like 6'1", about 6'1", 6 foot or whatever. So this is an easy fight for him, right? So Freaky Freddy in there barking on him. I'm talking about big dog. Man, give me that motherfucking bowl. Give me the bowl. I'm going to bash your head in with this lock and sock, right? He like, man, get out my cell, bro. Get out my cell. He was like, why the fuck you take my wife noodles? Why did you take my wife noodles? He was like, I'm sorry, man. Here. So Freaky Freddy was like, no, you already ate out of it. So he smacked the bowl right out of his hand. The noodles, the juice, everything went everywhere in the cell, right? So Freaky Freddy was like, you owe me, man. You owe me, man. So Coco comes to the cell and was like, come on, Freddy. Come on, let's go. He like, no, man. No, this dude gonna steal your stuff, man. Apologize to my wife. Apologize. He like, Snoop like, man, my bad, man, my bad. I didn't know whose it was. So Freaky Freddy was like, so you just taking people's shit, right? You don't know whose stuff is, but you just taking it. Why would you think that you can just take somebody's stuff? Why would you do that? Why? So Snoop was like, look, man, I already apologized, man. I ain't going to keep saying I apologize, man. I said I'm sorry, man. I was hungry. So Freaky Freddy was like, you know I run the store, man. You could have came over there and got something, man. But you going to steal my wife's shit. You going to steal my wife's shit. So Coco was like, come on. Let's go, Freddy. Come on. Let's go. I don't want us to get in trouble. He's like, man, you know what? Boom, 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 boom. He got the whipping Snoop out with the like sock. Boom, boom, right? Snoop was like, oh, stop hitting me. Boom, boom, boom. He's like, you gonna steal from my wife? You gonna steal from my wife? Snoop like, oh, please stop hitting me. Don't hit me no more, please. God, guards, please help me. Help. Right? Boom, boom, right? So Coco like, come on, let's go. I don't want you to get in trouble, Freddy. Let's go. Come on, Freddy, let's go. So he pull him, right? He pull him out the cell, right? So now keep in mind, y'all, this the first time when I say ever, I ever seen Freaky Freddy go hands on. So he's walking, right? And Freaky Freddy, I guess because he just whooped Snoop out or whatever with the lock and sock, he's walking like a big dog through the pod. I'm talking about he's standing up straight like this. He walking with his chest out and he just walking, right? And he mean dogging everybody. I'm thinking when he walked past me, man, and then like this, I wanted to get up and hit him in his jaw. I wanted to knock him the F out. I mean, it's because, man, Freaky Freddy, you ain't really like that. Freaky Freddy really ain't like that, man. Or maybe he is, but I just like, come on, man. This whole story is wrong, right? But anyway, so he goes to the cell, and Coco was sitting there too, right? Coco sitting like at this last table right by their cell, right? So Freddy go in the cell or whatever, and Snoop comes out with all this stuff. He ain't really had that much, right? And he like, man, that's wrong, man. That's wrong, man. That's fucked up, man, how you did me. So he's going to the control booth to check in, right? So he got all his stuff, and he, like I said, he ain't had that much. So he goes to the control booth, right? So Coco hurry up and get up. Now, Officer Rodriguez is not in the control booth. I don't know where he at. He probably outside the door smoking a cigarette or something. So Coco Harry get up to him. He was like, what are you doing, man? What is you doing? He like, no, man, Freddy messed me up, man. Man, I'm hurt, man. I got to go to the hospital, man. I'm getting out of here. So Coco know if this dude tell on Freddy, it's over. It's a wrap. Freddy finna get rolled up. Freddy finna go to the hole. And Freddy possibly might get transferred. So Coco like, no, listen, don't do that. Don't do that, right? So I guess Freddy hears Coco and he come out. He like, man, what the going on? He was Coco like, hold on. He trying to check in. Right? I don't want you to get in trouble. So Freddy was like, man, hey man, what you want, man? What you want? I give you what you want. What you want, boy? He dude like, man, Snoop like, man, you hurt me bad, bro. You hurt me bad, but man, just give me a couple bags of soups and Doritos, man, and some sausages, man, and we good. So Freddy was like, man, all right, man, come on, man, hurry up. So Snoop goes to his cell, right, and Freaky Freddy give him the items. So he goes right back to his cell. So we are looking like, it's crazy. Let me tell y'all something. Prison is so weird. I mean, just off the fact that you got a grown man, that's claiming another grown man as his wife. Now, I know we live in 2026 where right is wrong and wrong is right and up is down and down is up. We are officially in the twilight zone. Some might think that we are in the end of days. Some might even think that this is the end of the world. And when we look around, it might seem like that. Quick update about my brother that y'all been asking about. I think my brother is LGBTQ, and I'm gonna tell y'all why. Now, I did a story last night about when I picked my brother up from prison and we put him in one of our houses, our halfway house. I got a couple halfway houses, right? Something else happened. Something else happened, y'all. Now, you remember in the last story I told y'all about my brother, right? And I told y'all that he had this app on his phone called Grindr. Well, I'm about to tell y'all about that one second. So, for those that don't know what that app is, and if you're a straight man, don't go looking for it, all right? And I'm not promoting that at all. But the subscription, since he's on my phone plan, and whatever he purchased, it comes straight to my phone, right? The receipt and all that stuff. My wife verified it, and she said, yeah, Donta, that is a LGBTQ app where dudes meet up or whatever, like a dating app. So yeah, y'all, it is official that he is like that. Now, I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, y'all. I'm trying to give, maybe he running a con. Maybe he just got the app and he just trying to meet up with dudes to rob them or something. I don't know. I'm hoping that's the case, right? I'm hoping to God that's the case. Because like I said, y'all, this one of my younger brothers, he done did a whole dime. He had 20 years to go. Well, I mean, he got 10 more years to go. He on parole right now. But it's a lot of things that he doing that just got me questioning who he is. But again, y'all, if y'all want to see that full story, click on the link pinned at the top of the comment section, okay? It is a really good one. So y'all make sure y'all go check that out. Also, again, y'all, I got a new show that I'm coming out with in the fall. But I need y'all support. For those that can, I need for y'all to buy an item in my Amazon wish list, okay? I got things ranging from $12 to some things that's about $500 in there. So y'all go over there, y'all go check it out, man. Every purchase is highly appreciated. When you do buy something, I'm going to shout you out in my next video, all right? With that, y'all, this is the Donta Show Network. I upload Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Sometimes at 9:30 a.m. or maybe 9:30 at night, right? But guaranteed, if y'all not getting my notifications, unsubscribe to the channel, subscribe back to the channel, and hit that all notification bell, right? Hype the video, like the video. Also, we got to do the question of the day. I forgot to do the question of the day, y'all. The question of the day is this. Would you rather have $1 million or get back 10 years of your life, right? You just reverse age 10 years back. Let me know in the comment section. $1 million or you get 10 years of your life back. With that, y'all, this is your big partner, Donta. I'm out.